Yo, we back. It's Sova gang in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? With the
Back in
Sova
the
No
building.
Jutsu podcast. It's your boy Ill Silk, aka OG Brain Fart, because I was having a tough time earlier. We gonna bring it back around though. And then we got
what it is, my name Beleon, aka Shy, aka King Midas on Twitter. You know what I mean? And it's okay. I almost forgot my sentence just now. So you know what I mean. And then we got.
when you say
Don't. All right, hold on. Before I get distracted, I am Sunbay, the designated uwu, aka stiffwear, because my hair get a little bit. So stiffwear. Look at my hang time. Look at my hang time.
young sun drop because the dreads is dropping.
Sun drop is crazy.
Ew.
Say we actually got a little spicy topic for y'all today, and that topic is anime that don't get enough love.
And I'm gonna go ahead and set this off because first and foremost, because I'm sick of seeing, right? You always see the video of two of the characters going at it, right? Mm-hmm. I see it getting shared everywhere. Nobody knows the name of this anime, but Akudama Drive.
Yo,
that's a good anime.
Yo,
bro.
It kind of came
short, concise, straight to the point. The animation in that is insane, bro. Yeah, you see that fight between Brawler and the Executioner all the fucking time. All the time. Nobody's seen this shit. You know? And
but y'all posting the clips and shit.
Hey, like, you know, and then we went to Galaxy Con and that boy Kurt cosplayed as Brawler. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That shit was fire. That pink shit got all over his coat.
Poor guy.
Man, good times. All right, so another one that I don't really hear people talk about that I personally like a lot, that I love,
Psychopaths?
Really like the Detective Sullivan thing, bro. I really like the mystery, bro.
A lot of the people that are in the circles that I'm in, they love psychopaths.
Yeah, but I don't hear
nobody's talking about it.
Like casually bringing it up, like
I got a question for you.
What's that?
I didn't mean to cut you off, but I had a question pop into my head. Do you think people aren't speaking about psychopaths enough because the era for it has passed? Because it came out from 2012 to 2019, and it's currently 2024. So do you think that people aren't talking about it? Because, you know, a lot of people got into anime in 2020. So do you think they missed out in that era?
This is very much true. However, I think that we are in the era where anime is essentially pop culture, right? Because we got big name artists cosplaying as like they don't know what's going on, but they don't know they just spoiled some shit. You know what I'm saying?
We're looking at you, Usher.
Look at Usher.
But my thing is that it's gotten that big. And so when things get that big, people aren't looking for the specifics. Like, so in essence, it's not really a whether or not they missed the era, it's people don't do their homework.
That's fair.
Right? So when I hear people be like, I like anime, I usually be like, oh yeah, what's your favorite? And then, you know, I'll be like, okay, what you got? Because I don't like to do the interrogation. It's more like of a conversation, and then I'm observing your answer.
Yeah.
And when I get to an answer I don't like, I quietly excuse myself from the conversation. Y'all seen me do it a million times where I'm talking to people and I just stop.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's cool. And I'm just
checked out.
I'm done. Like
you have your opinions. I
know that if I say anything I got to say right now, everything's gonna stop being fun. Let's move back on to the topic in hand. Because I got one more. And another one that I don't hear people talking about that's still in production. Fucking Radiant. Radiant is incredible. I love the artist. I follow Tony Valente. I'm hurt, man.
Disrespectful.
I'm hurt because first his art is beautiful and it translated so well in the anime, but it's I mean bright, colorful. It's fun. I like it. I like Radiant a lot. All right, that's all the joints I had.
I guess I can step up to the plate. You know what I mean? So first things first, I'm talking about something that came out right at the top of the isekai boom, and nobody watched it, and it was called Grimgar: Ashes and Illusions.
I never watched.
Grimgar: Ashes and Illusions. I don't know anybody else who has seen it besides me, but essentially, it's this anime where you know what I mean. It's an isekai, but these guys kind of have to figure out the rules of the world. It's very realistic unto which, you know what I mean, they fighting for food. They fighting to keep the roof over their head. Like they're just trying to survive, and they're not OP. They have they're not doing anything crazy. You have to figure out how to use their abilities. Like they're coming from a real place. And I think that from a psychological point, anime I've seen that does human emotion the best. So we're gonna move on to the Dot Hack series. I understand that there is a whole wave of cosplayers out here putting Dot Hack in a name and all that.
Chill on me.
See now you I know have seen it, and I know you have seen it. I know if you have seen it, but I know a few that haven't.
You came straight from my Twitter, like
plug that Twitter right quick. But Dot Hack, the original series, I think is great. But
so my question to you is now kind of the same thing of what I asked Silk earlier. But do you think that due to anime being pop culture now, they would have to go back to 02 to start Dot Hack, and maybe people would be overwhelmed because of the mini series and the video games, kind of like Fate Stay?
Bro.
So here's the thing. Unlike Fate Stay is all one timeline. Fate Stay is that timeline situation where it gets real confusing and you need a chart. Dot Hack's not quite like that. All you have to do is
need a chart. You need a Reddit thread.
Yeah, like you can start from the beginning with Dot Hack. You can start from the beginning, and some of them will feed into each other, but you don't have to. Dot Hack has resurged, and in people's names, people are having conversations about it to a certain degree, but ain't nobody watching it. It became like that regular hype beast thing to just be like, oh yeah, Dot Hack. I'm like, all right, cool. What was your favorite Dot Hack? Crickets. Did you play any of the games? Crickets. Would you like a Dot Hack MMO? Crickets. Like
that's like
all right, cool. You got
like
it.
When Street Fighter 6 came out, and a bunch of people who's never gonna play that fighting game started cosplaying as Kimberly.
Oh, geez.
A million people cosplaying as Chun-Li and Cammy don't own the fighting game. It just they like the hype, bro. We gonna let them have the hype.
Oh, brother.
We gonna let them have the hype. Because let's be serious, right? We got tons of brand new One Piece fans. So obviously they can go back to like the 2000s.
Yeah, they can go back to the beginning.
But I think that most of those fans, probably skipped the first 200 episodes.
One Piece has replay movies, so that's what it's been for so long. You can skip 300 episodes watching watching 4 hours worth of movies.
If you can skip episodes, does that really qualify your shit to be great?
And so we're gonna move on to my last anime. Right. One of the former big three, and one of the most forgotten of the big three. Because when one of them ended, somebody filled in, and that motherfucker is Toriko. Nobody talks about Toriko. People will talk about Bleach, Naruto. They will talk about One Piece. Cool, no problem. Yeah, it was when Bleach ended. Naruto and One Piece were still going on, and Toriko took the reins, stepped in. But nobody's talking about Toriko no more, and I think that's a mistake, because it
was like that.
It, to me, if you want to have a real conversation about bar for bar, episode for episode, comparing it to other big threes with less episodes than those anime, it had just as much of an impact at the time. So therefore, if we're talking episode for episode, it now rises. It was able to make a better, more complete story than the ones that kept going after it. And I'm gonna leave that alone there.
Okay, I'm gonna take over then, because I don't have a lot. I only have one. So for me, the anime that doesn't get enough love is called From the New World.
Oh.
And truthfully, it's one of my favorite anime. It's technically a horror, right? It dropped in 2012 and ended in 2023. It has 25 episodes.
What's it
right?
called again?
But From the New World.
From the New World.
Like,
oh, you showed me the first episode of this, I think.
I did. Now, it has only 25 episodes, and it's like start to finish, it's done. It's real quick and it's easy, but I feel like nobody gives it any love because of all the things that also came out in 2012. Like Psychopaths came out in 2012, SAO came out in 2012, Magi came out in 2012,
Yeah.
K came out in 2012, Fate Zero came out in 2012, Kami-sama
Great year.
Kiss came out in 2012,
Great year.
like Kuroko's Basketball came out in 2012. Like, I feel like it got overshadowed because of all the things that dropped in 2012. And that's why it doesn't get any love, because people really just push it to the wayside. Like, nah, this other thing came out in 2012, so this has my attention. And then it kind of got discarded. But I definitely feel like people need to show it some love. That was it for me, because it's easy, sweet, to the point. 25 episodes. It makes you think. It makes you go, fuck the government.
Hey, look.
Fuck the government.
We here, the Sova No Juicy podcast are not trying to inspire radicals, but
speak for your motherfucking self.
Right.
I'm trying to cover our behinds.
Oh, my behind covered.
You're just gonna have to mute me.
My behind covered. They gonna
just keep bleeping me out every time I say fuck.
They're gonna have to come kill me, fam.
Well, that was our show.
Like, share, subscribe.
I see you when I see you, and if I don't see you, then I won't see you.
What my friends say, I don't want to talk to y'all no more.
Yeah, y'all be cool like y'all be cool.